Hey guys, this is Poet Spice and I am here to just talk about some stuff that I got in and then, so I can go ahead and put it away. So this first part is because of Jill, who, Jill and her Saturday morning makes, and we all love Jill, but Jill gets me in trouble. She has wholeheartedly one person, you know, started my obsession with my creative time dies. Hi, Jill, if you're watching. And also, Peachy Keen. So, she was doing a video and she was talking about how Peachy, I can't remember exactly what she said, if they were just going to digital or something, but she was talking about how Peachy King was having a sale, and I believe it was 40% off of things. And so I was like, let me hop right on over. And so I picked up a couple things, not tons, but I picked up this one, which is your Sweet on You face assortment. And I don't think I have this one, because I think I only have 2 of these face stamps from them. And so I thought these were absolutely cute, and so I did buy them, and they go all the way up to, see, you have little teeny tiny faces all the way up, so you could go, and they're so cute. And so, she puts a lot on her little gingerbread and her little snowman. And so this is just cute for, like, if you have anything and you just want the little face, or even if you just want the little face and you can just stamp it in, like, okay, in your journal or whatever. So you're like, today I'm feeling sad. Well, this one looks sad. So you could choose any of those sizes and pop that on there. Or you're like, ooh, yes, I look cute today, look at me. Like, so you could use these eyeballs, or you could, put them on a card and just put, like, this is the girl looking at him and he's looking at her, and it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Or you could be like, I'm so tired, or I'm so excited. So, you don't have to just use them on characters, is basically what I'm saying. Okay. And then I do love Betty Boop. Yes, I do love Betty Boop. And so these are very reminiscent of Betty Boop. And so I got this set, and I liked how it had the mad face as well as some of the other looking faces. And so they were just cute. So I did that too. Boop, boop, be doo, boop. And then I picked up this set. Now I wasn't sure if I had purchased, because gingerbread, but I wasn't sure if I had purchased this particular set or not. But I was like, what, 40% off, I'm gonna go ahead and get it, and then if I have it, I can just, give it away or something. So I got this one, which is the gingerbread doll die, right? And so I think I do have this one, but I'm not sure. So that was the whole point. I was like, I don't know if I have this particular one or not. And so it has your stamp of faces, and then obviously the little bits there. But it also coordinates with this one, which is the choir angels, which I'm pretty sure I did not have. And so you can make them gingerbread, you can make them snowmen, or you can make them people. And so you have the little notes and stuff. And then, so it has your stamp and then your dies. And then this all coordinates with this one. And I was pretty sure I did not get this one, because when this one came out, or when I was looking at the last time, I was like, I don't need any more gingerbread. I got plenty enough. So since they all coordinate, and they were 40% off, and I think even one of the, or 2 of these were on sale plus on sale. So I was like, yeah. So just in case. So I did get all 3 of these so they would coordinate. So that's all I got from Peachy King. Because pretty much everything else I had. All right, then I will show you some other stuff. It's not a lot. My November card kit, or folded club, came in, and it's a pine cone. But doesn't that kind of look like, if you had a really hard time going to the bathroom? That's what that looked like to me for a second. I was like, it's supposed to be a pine cone, but it kind of looks like a hard time in the bathroom. And then you have 2 stencils. So there's the die. And then I think this stencil is really cool. And then you have this stencil that goes on top. So there's that. boop. Boop, boop, boop. Put that down there with the rest of the stencils. And then Scrapdiva Designs had a 25% off sale I want to say last weekend. So I went and picked up some stuff that I did not get in a previous one. So number one, I got these apples. So there's these two sizes of apples that you can make into shakers. And then they also have these little wormies, which you can make apple worms or bookworms or not use them at all. But I thought that was cute. And so I did pick up that one. And then a couple of these were on sale, plus on sale. So I was like, hey. Then we had this one, which was, y'all know I do like my retro things. And so it had two sets of dies in it. So it has this one here. And there's 3 layers. And then it has these 2 for the piece die. And so I thought that was really cute when it came out. But I wanted something else instead. So when this came out, I didn't get this one. I think I got the skate or something. Anyway, so it has those 2 pages of dies, which is cute because you could just use this as a doily. You know, layer it up. You could actually create a frame, like use this outer one and this one, and you could have like this extra kind of frame. This one does have like a frame layer, so you could do that. There's all kinds of things you can do with your dies, baby. All kinds of things. So there's that one. Then I got the giant crayon. And I kept going back and forth between the 3D crayon, the 3D pencil, 3D crayon, 3D pencil. I did end up going with the crayon though. Because I do have a smaller pencil box that is a Sizzix die. So I was just like, well, we'll go with the crayon. Plus you got the word that says crayon. I mean, like, who doesn't like a crayon, right? So it has 2 pages. I'm going to take this apart. Okay, so you have the base. Then you have your little color point. And then you have the sides. And then your little label. And then I'm not sure what that is for. I have to look at it again. But it has 2 pages of dies as well. And I do have a question for people out there. Because I've seen people who put their dies from her on magnetic sheets. And so, what size magnetic sheets or what brand of magnetic sheets are people buying to put these on? Or are they just going with whatever? So let me know if you put your Scrapdiva stuff on magnetic sheets. What brand of magnets? I cannot talk. Y'all, when I say it has been a time, let's just say. All right, I also bought these utensil tabs. And I thought these were cute when they came out. I was just like, this is so adorable. But you have like these little paper clips. And then you have spoons and all your, cooking utensils on top that you can just layer up, which I thought was so cute. And so you could put it on the front or the back, obviously. And then you figure out which one goes where, and yada, yada, yada. So I thought those were cute because you could just stick them on, on your pages or stick them down if you want to, So cute. And then last but not least, I did get the sewing machine. So it's the 3D sewing machine mini album. So here's the machine. I kind of like this coppery color thing they got going on here. So you've got the machine and all its little bits. And then you have, is there supposed to be a second set of dies? I hope not. I'm gonna have to go and look. It might just be that 2 of these got stuck together. But I need to go and look just to make sure that I'm not missing them. But, so, I got the sewing machine. It's so cute. So cute. And so you could just cut this out multiple times to get the pieces that you want so that they can all be different pieces, and this would go here. And I'm not sure about these. Sometimes I have to look at the tutorial because they're like, oh, that's not what I thought that was. Yeah. So, yeah, so that's what I got recently in the mail. And then there's a little bit of a Spellbinders coming, and I still have like this other stuff coming. But there you go. Okay, and so I put this in another video, so you can let me know here. Let me know if there are any dies that you have seen either in this section or in a previous video that you remember I have, or something that you would like to see me do and show you what it looks like. Because I think I'm going to start a new series. If I don't start it at the end of this year, I'm going to start it like in January, where I am going to have some choices out, and then I'm going to have you, the audience, pick which one you want me to do next. All right, thanks for watching, you guys. Be safe out there, and yes, definitely be safe out there, particularly my sisters and brothers. Yeah, because, yes, let's just put it as yes. All right, you guys, be safe out there. Bye. Hey guys, it's Poet Spicy, and I'm here just to finish adding on to that previous video because some other stuff came in. So let's get to it. As you can see, the November kit for Tonic came in, and so I just put all the stuff in here because it just made it easier to tote around the house, you know how that is. So first off, I got in my order from my Creative Time. They had these 3-size bows. So actually, is it 3 sizes? Yeah, I'm order 4 sizes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4 sizes. So this one, and these are just the same size, the same pattern, just different sizes. Then I did get the snowflakes. At first, I didn't think I got these because I was like, snowflakes, I got a ton of snowflakes. But then I was like, no, because I'm going to be mad if I don't get them. And they sold out, and I was like, I don't think I got them, but I did. So, and then I got that cute little box that they had, this little square box that they had this time. So I'm trying not to blind you with the glare. My overhead lights, I need new bulbs. So we're doing it by the hot light. So help, it's so cute, little square treat box. So that's what came in from my Creative Time. My Creative Time. And from Amazon, I got this. Did I get this from Amazon? Yeah, I did. This People sticker book. Right. Let me see if I can fix that a little bit. There we go. And yeah, so some nice ladies. As you can see, I used one already. So these are very cute. And I was like, okay. So we got 40 pages. Gotta love it when you represent the brown girls. Browns, brown, brown. I love how they have different styles, but also different colorways. Y'all know I'm not too great on the pink one, unless it's hot pink, but you know. So, yeah, I thought this was cool. So I was like, let me go ahead and get this. I love these jeans. Of course, my fat butt wouldn't look nothing like that in them. Look like sausages with rolls on every other side. Sausage and jeans, sausage and jeans. Let's do a roly-poly, sausage and jeans. Yeah, I know. Sometimes I'm like, da, da, da. If I weren't afraid of surgery, I so would have plastic surgery. Just like liposuction or something. Like, cut it all off. Alright, anyway. So, thought that was really cute. Then in scrapbook.com, I got these items. So they had free gifts. Free gifts! And so one of the free gifts was this, what is this called? It's too far away. Mowed Lawn Distress. They call it glaze. Anyway, it's like embossing powder. And then they had these pops of color. So those were free gifts. And then this little sticker set was free. I thought that was kind of cute. You know, always check out the free. So anytime you go to scrapbook.com, type in coupons in the search, because number one, if they have a coupon code, it'll show up, and number two, the free gifts will show up. And most of the time you can get more than one free gift. So like that was 3 different free gifts based on how much money how much you spend. And also they have, once they get past the stuff that's kind of free, then they'll have like where the deals are. So this was one of the deals here. And I thought this was cute because it's these little houses. And I was like, oh, that's so cute. And then they had these wavy circles. And it reminded me of the ones that Peachy Keen had for the gingerbread cookie things, but I didn't get those. So I was like, well, this is all in a group together, so hey. And then it came with this winter flurry stencil. So I got all 3 of these, and I was like, well, that'll be fun to play with. So there's that. Then I also got this stamp because it was on sale, but I thought it was so cute. Look at that little squirrel, excuse me. So cute, right? And I do love pink ink designs. They have some of the cutest designs, but they are expensive. So I thought that was just too, and look how big it is. You see how big it is? And it says, I'm nuts about you. And then you have some solid ones. I just thought that was so cute. I might have to use that today. And then I don't know. I don't think this is new, but maybe it is, because I have never seen this. And had I seen it, I would have purchased it. I like the delusion, some delusion stuff. I'm just like, meh. But I love this alphabet. It is just so fun. And then at first when I got it, I was like, oh no, it's one stamp, but it's not. It is cut out. I was like, okay. So how cute is that, right? I don't know if they have any numbers like this. Does anybody know if they have numbers? And this was on sale too. Because I might, if they have numbers just like this, I would go back and buy the numbers too. I wish they just had them in this set, but. So I thought that was so fun. It's just like a fun little font. Hilariously fun. So then here's the Tonic kit. So this month it is the family tree. And I was actually going to cancel this one, and I forgot. So I was going to skip it. But anyway, it is here. And so you get the little family tree. And then you have the goodie bag. So we got some of that foil transfer stuff. That's a pretty color. It's like a coppery rose color. We got a spray bottle, a little mister. Interesting. And then we've got a crystal drop. What kind of drop is this? Yeah, a crystal drop in this pretty color brown. Or beige or whatever. Antique rose. And then we've got, I think this is the second one I have in this color. And then a shimmer powder. And this one is Falling Leaves. Not sure, but I think I got that before. Then we have Midas Touch. What you call it? Let's put that over there. Okay. Then we have, I'm just going to go ahead and do the papers so you can see the color palette. This is so pretty. It's such a pretty color. Ooh, that's a pretty gray too. Look how pretty those are together. And then a vellum. Yeah, 2 vellum pieces. And then their linen card. That's a pretty color too. And you got 2 of those. So that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Well, speaking of which, have you guys seen Scrapdiva Designs November release yet? I'm sitting here watching these little videos. I'm like, this is a cute release. Oh my goodness. All right, so then the last thing is you got your little folder. And I just dropped that thing on the floor. You got your little folder. You got some stamps that say, our family, the love of family, family where life begins and love never ends. So funny. I think that's so funny sometimes. It's like, and it's like this no matter what, but like just with friends. Like you have friends that are good, and then you have friends that just, you know, you thought they were friends, but then they just jacked your world up. Same thing for family sometimes. You're the very ones that like slit your throat. It's just ridiculous. All right, so you got this one that says Family Tree Trinket Box. So we'll just slap that on the cover. Yeah. I like the colors in the sticker. And then these are the foil transfers. So you get 4 sheets of the same thing. Then you have 2 die sets with the instructions. Oops. So that you can make the tree and the box, and then there's the instructions. So that's kind of cool. I thought it was kind of cool, and it's fun that you can use this for like a flat tree. Like if you didn't really want to make the box, you can make it a shaped card. You could just make it like a flat piece, and that would be kind of cool. So you could do lots. All right, so that is what came and what looks so fun to play with. And thanks for watching. And yeah, yep. I can't wait until Scrapdiva's Designs release comes out. Look, it's like I probably won't even use it till next Christmas. Lord willing, the creek don't rise. Assuming the world doesn't implode by then. You know how it is. All right, so look. It's gloom and doom poet today. Gloom and doom. All right, see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.